What's up, guys? So currently tomorrow I am getting ready to leave to go to South Carolina to visit Alex and Alana. Super pumped, been pumped for a few weeks now, and I was thinking a few weeks ago, like, man, I'm so excited to see them because I miss hanging out with them so much. When I had that thought, I thought, you know what? I'm probably not the only one that misses them, you know? And then off of that, I was thinking the reason I miss them is because I love and I appreciate them so much, and then I was like, you know what? I'm also probably not the only one that loves and appreciates them that much either. So I decided to ask around, and here's what I got. Describe your relationship to Alex and Alana.
It's fun and spontaneous, and they're always down for anything.
He is my son, she is my daughter.
Yes, our first daughter. We're so excited to have her.
I'm Mama Moore. That's what Alex calls me.
And I'm Alex's father-in-law, and of course, Elena's dad.
I'm Elena's sister, so I didn't really get to choose whether I have to have a relationship with her or not. And then Alex is obviously my brother-in-law and like a real brother to me.
Well, my relationship with Alex initially started as like a teacher, but now he is my Xbox Live buddy.
Been friends with Alex for quite a while. Met him back when I met all the rest of the guys back 10 years ago. I knew Alana before we started dating when they moved to Triad, and then obviously just met Alex through Alana. But they're like a brother and sister to me.
Alex is my oldest friend and has been my best friend since we bonded over a Game Boy in 3rd grade. And then Alana, I've always been friends with Alana for a pretty long time, but I feel like since they got married, I feel like we've become best friends too, so it's cool. Yeah, so what is your favorite thing about Alex and Alana?
I'm not gonna say a favorite thing because I have many favorite things, especially about my son. But I've always envied a thing about Alex. It's whenever he sets his mind to do something, whether it was run, lift weights, diet, whatever he puts his mind to, he's always been able to exceed at that, and that's what I've always admired about him.
He's definitely someone that, like, if I had like a deep question that I needed to ask, I could go to him, and I could also go to him like if I just had the stupidest thing on my mind to talk about.
My favorite thing about Alex is he's very tender-hearted. I love the fact that he's a very tender-hearted person.
Alex, I've always respected his determination. As far as like being like setting a goal and accomplishing it, I feel like he's one of the best people I've ever seen do it.
And Alex is just like this goofy big brother that's always makes all of our family events fun.
You know how to have fun, man. And you know how to keep it light. And you're such a thinker too. I love your brain. If I could just keep one party, it would be your brain.
My favorite thing about Alana would be definitely how gullible she is, because it is hilarious, and I love when Alex will convince her of something that makes no sense to anybody else.
My favorite thing about Alana is that she's always willing to take care of me. I just love her personality and how she's super caring.
I would say my favorite thing about Alana is how she's just a very genuine person. I don't know if she can lie. I've never seen it.
My favorite thing about Alana, probably just how welcoming you are. You're very approachable and easy to talk to.
You're a great wife. You are a great wife, honestly. She's a really good wife.
It's true.
And you're so sweet. Great friend.
My favorite thing about Alana is she's just such a loving and caring person, and it never stops, and it's such an awesome trait in her.
Specific question to you. Do you think you could beat Alex in a fight?
I don't even have to ponder that question.
Absolutely. That's all I have to say.
Heck no.
I feel like he's like low-key an assassin. He just has that vibe that he could be, and he would totally be into it, and he could beat the crap. He could probably kill me.
I think it's obvious. Willing to fight him and his brother both at the same time.
Alex, he's one of the toughest people I know, both physically, mentally, spiritually. But I can lift the most. Statistically proven by the bell, which I've defined.
What is the craziest thing you've ever heard Alex or Alana do?
One of the craziest things that Alex ever did was he decided he would see how long he could go without changing socks. Not really sure whatever possessed him to do that, but he did wear socks for like 2 weeks straight.
Apparently, there was some kid named like Daquan or Quan or something like that. Called his name out, and Alex broke formation just to hit the quad and do that dance. And when I asked him about it, I was like, "You did that?" He was like, "They just make you do push-ups and stuff." It's like not even a big deal.
Alex's life is steadily crazy, you know? So it just looks so crazy, but it's just a bunch of minor crazy acts that are just consistently all the time.
As far as the craziest thing Alex has ever done, I don't know if this is necessarily one thing that happened, but I just know that I've known Alex since we were like, you know, less than 10 years old, and I didn't see him in a pair of jeans until freshman year. So I feel like that's pretty insane. I literally, not even jeans, I never saw him in a pair of pants ever. Even if it was 30 out. One time we went sledding and he had shorts on the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is the first word that comes to your head when you think of Alana?
Sweet.
Loving.
Mom.
Cry.
Nice.
Calm.
Mom.
Awesome.
Good?
Beautiful.
All right, what's the first word you think of when you think of Alex?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Goofy.
Insane.
Shrek.
Funny.
Sexy.
What's your best memory with Alex and Alana?
As a couple, my favorite is when they were picking us up from the cruise ship. And we had to walk 15 minutes from the cruise ship to their car with our huge luggage because they couldn't get to the ship. There was a marathon. And then
Not your fault. Not your fault.
Spring break last year, I took my first ever Fortnite dub down at their house, so that's pretty high on my list also.
I wouldn't say this is my favorite memory with Alex, but it's just it's one of my favorite, and it definitely just comes to my mind every time I think about it. Is the very first time I went over to Alex's house was in like 5th grade, and I remember coming in there, and Alex's mom Angie was so excited to have me over, and she's like, we have Pop-Tarts, we have cinnamon rolls, and like after everything, Alex is like, like getting more pumped as we go, and so it's just super fun. I loved it. That's one of my top memories since the very first time. Yeah.
Well, of course, the big one for me is when Alex was in South Korea, Elena and I got to go on a trip. We went over to visit him. So to have seen some things when he was here visiting in high school and their relationship develop and evolve, and then to go, you know, after them being apart for a long time, to go and see them kind of reunite there and spend a week with them, and see Alex become independent in a foreign country and figuring out, solving, getting around and things. You know, I just saw a man growing and developing in him in that way. And then the love they had for each other was so easily seen that you knew they were just going to be a great couple together and stuff. So
After they got married, I got to take Elena to South Carolina and be a part of furnishing their home, purchasing their car, and I just felt really grateful that they allowed me to play a significant role in their new marriage.
When I was chaperoning for all-night thing for the youth at Edison's, I was going around constantly trying to make sure everything was okay. And at one point in the night, I was like making my rounds, and I started going to the laser tag area. And from a good distance away, with all the noise of the arcade and everything, I heard specifically Alex's voice go, "NYPD, get down on the ground!" And I was like, what is happening? And I walked in there, Jeff was dying laughing, and was like, they're not shooting anyone, they're just arresting everyone in the laser tag arena.
I think for us as parents, watching their relationship grow, and from a parent point of view of the daughter, watching Alex come the evening he told her he missed his flight, and he showed up in his Marine fully dressed with flowers, and she just cried, and it was just a really sweet moment.
The good memories that I have of both of them together is when we sit down to play family games. We just have a lot of fun when we play games. So I think those are my best memories, is when we're having fun as a family.
Anytime I talk to Alex is the best time. It like, if I talk to Alex, like, that's the most recent best memory I have with him. And it's like, it just keeps going on. So that means the first time I ever met you is the worst memory I have with you.
How excited are you for Alex to finally be done in the Marine?
And we're super excited because it's going to open up more opportunities for us to see one another.
So like, if I could rank it, it would be like number 3 on my list would be like Avengers Endgame coming out. Number 2 on my list would be like meeting Batman. 2A would be like being Batman myself. And then like number 1 is obviously Alex coming home from the Marines.
Wow. I am so pumped for Alex to be home. I've been waiting for exactly 1,386 days. Repeating, of course. And, you know, it's going to be really good. I know that he's going to be really pumped to be back and hang out with us. And it'll be so much fun to just get all the guys together and actually be able to hang out on a normal basis.
I just hope that someday he'll be able to look back on it as a positive experience. And that it had some molding, life-changing things, and it pointed him in the right direction.
Alex, I don't know your middle name, Reed. I can't wait till you come home, buddy.
What impact did Alex and Alana have on your guys' life?
As a couple, you guys have been super awesome friends. Like, it's just so fun talking to you. Like, that's not how it goes with like just any couple you hang out with. You know, it's like, you guys are special and the best.
I agree.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Alex and Alana have had a huge impact on my life. Obviously, Alex more because we've been friends for so long, but like, Alex is the reason I started working out. He's the reason I started doing cross country. Like so many different things that affected my life. And honestly, like, the thing that Alex has impacted my life the most probably is just showing me how to be loyal and showing me how to be like, he's literally the friend that will do literally anything for you. Like, I know that there's nothing that Alex would not do for me. And so that's impacted my life a lot. And just with Alana too, like, there was a time where I thought with both my best friends getting married, I was gonna kind of like lose my best friends, but kind of the opposite. I just gained 2 new best friends. So it's really cool, and I've really enjoyed that.
The two as a couple, they too have emulated what it means like to be in love and to have a relationship that is more than just like husband and wife, but like they're best friends.
Them and everybody else in the youth group definitely helped like form the foundation of who I am and who I am becoming after becoming a believer.
When I see guys like Alex who are really determined and they just have that confidence in the direction they are, or even when like something happens where, you know, the path he's on at the moment, he doesn't really necessarily like, he's not 100% enjoying it, he's still able to persevere through it. Like, that's something that's really impacted me as a person, is because that's kind of a trait as a man that I'd like to have. So it's something that I saw in him that I really appreciate.
Has had a really strong impact on my life. Also, just being like that big brother figure basically from the day he met me. He's taken on that role, and just letting my boyfriends know, like, this is my sister and you gotta treat her right. So love him for that.
I would say the greatest impact that Alex has had on me is the fact that I have learned more about how God feels about me as a person through looking at how I love my children and looking at my children through that lens. With Alana, I'm just super excited to have a daughter in the family, to do all the girly things that I never got to do with, you know, having sons. So we're looking forward to doing life with them as friends. So, you know, we've already went through the parenting phase. Now we're looking forward just to celebrating life.
Bye, love you.
Peace.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's going.
I'm here. I didn't have time to get dressed in Alex and mine's favorite shirt, but just pretend I'm wearing it. Oh, here, I'll tell you what, I'll do it right now. Close your eyes, Elena.
How excited am I?
Cut.
Final take. Take it on home.
Oh.
Oh man.
Alex Reed. Tool man.